Hello student, I am Hemant sir. I am your science teacher. I will cover the biology, chemistry and physics part of your science. Okay. So I think most of the syllabus you already been covered. So the rest syllabus I will cover. Okay. So don't being more surprised that Hemant is teaching us science. Okay. Okay, beta. So let's start the chapter. So this is a chapter that we are going to start, which is the conservation of plants and animals. Okay, it is really very important chapter. Okay, so let's start the chapter now. So this is your sixth chapter. Okay, it is the conservation of plants and animals. So I have made, these are the slide that we will cover. Okay, so that our reading will and the teaching will become more faster as we think. Okay, so let's start the first part, which is the introduction of the chapter. See here, conservation of plant and animal is given. So why there is need to conserve some plants and animals? Okay, that we have to think about it. So the thing is, most of the animal and plant, they are going to be extinct or they already been got extinct. Okay, so that's why we had to preserve them, we had to conserve them in order to maintain their existence on earth. Okay, that's why we have to be very cautious about the conservation of plants and animals. Okay, so in introduction parts we are going to start over here. See, in introduction, this shows that what is introduction part? It is nothing but the knowing what is the chapter is all about. Okay, so let's start. The conservation is focused on the protecting organism from extinction. Means conservation is nothing but the protecting from plants and animals from being extinct. Okay, मीन्स हमको ऐसे ऑर्गेनिज्म और प्लांट को कंजर्व करना है जो या तो एक्सटिंक्ट होने वाले हैं या फिर एक्सटिंक्ट आगे वाले समय में होने हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, ऐसे एनिमल और प्लांट को हमको कंजर्व करना, उनको प्रोटेक्ट करना, उनके लिए ज्योग्राफिकल एरिया प्रोवाइड करना, इट इज आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी so that उनका जो एग्जिस्टेंस है हमारे अर्थ पर मेंटेन रहे. Okay, this is the basic concept about the conservation. Okay, so side by side it is also work to maintain and restore the habitat. Habitat का मतलब होता है बेटा, it is the geographical area where organism or plant used to grow. Okay, एक ऐसा geographical area है जहां पर plant की अवेलेबिलिटी होती है और even animals also. Like if we'll discuss about the lion, so lion का habitat क्या होता है? There's a deep forest. Forest में it is used to be occupied. Okay, so जो forest हो गया, it is the habitat for the lion. Okay, like this. So and improve the service in an ecosystem to protect the biological diversity. So यहाँ पर जो word diversity use हो रहा है, that diversity means the different kinds of organism that we have in our surrounding, whether we'll discuss about the plant or animal. So in animal we have diversity starting from the single cellular amoeba to the giant whale fish, even human being and elephant. So अगर हम एनिमल्स की बात कर रहे हैं तो सिंगल सेलुलर अमीबा से लेकर मल्टी सेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म लाइक व्हेल फिश हो गया, फिर ह्यूमन बीइंग हो गए, देन एलिफेंट हो गया. दिस आर द जाइंट एनिमल. अब ह्यूमन बीइंग जाइंट नहीं है, बट ह्यूमन बीइंग have like well developed the brain so that he has dominate all over the world. Is it? That's why we had to mention human being also. Okay, so let's discuss some important point about the introduction part of the conservation of plant and animal. So wildlife sanctuary is the reserve area. See, wildlife sanctuary का मतलब फॉरेस्ट का एक ऐसा रिजर्व एरिया जो पर्टिकुलर प्लांट या फिर एनिमल के लिए गवर्नमेंट उसको चूज करके रिजर्व कर देती है, वेयर नो गवर्नमेंट एंड प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूशन कैंट allot that particular part of the land. Okay, nobody is going to hold that particular land area, okay, which is reserved by the government as a wildlife sanctuary. It is a reserve area where wild animal are protected, okay, and preserved. सिर्फ wild animal ही नहीं, there are certain plants also, they have to be protected. So biosphere reserve are the area. See, biosphere reserve means what? So here we have understood wildlife sanctuary, and now we are going to understand the biosphere reserve. These are the area meant for the conservation of biodiversity. Okay, it includes varieties of plants and animal. See, यहाँ पर plant, animal, even microorganism को भी conserve करके रखा जाता है. That particular part of the earth or the land is called as beta biosphere reserve. ओके, सो हमने यहाँ पर दो चीजें क्लियर की, एक वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी और दूसरा हो गया बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व. ओके ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट व्हाट इज फ्लोरा एंड फ्यूना इज ऑल अबाउट. सो फ्लोरा का मतलब होता है बेटा द प्लांट फाउंड इन अ पर्टिकुलर ज्योग्राफिकल एरिया. सी, फ्लोरा आर नथिंग बट द प्लांट्स which found in a particular geographical area. Okay, उस एरिया के पर्टिकुलर जो प्लांट्स है हम उसको बोलते हैं बेटा फ्लोरा. एंड व्हाट अबाउट फ्यूना? फ्यूना आर द एनिमल फाउंड इन अ पर्टिकुलर ज्योग्राफिकल एरिया. वो पर्टिकुलर ज्योग्राफिकल एरिया जहां पर एनिमल्स they used to occupy and live there. Okay, these particular animals on that particular area are called as fauna. Okay, so plants को हमने बोल दिया flora and animals को हमने बोल दिया fauna. Okay, so see here we have diagram also by which you can understand what is flora and fauna is all about. Okay, so flora is the plant life occurring in a particular region or the particular time. It's called as flora. And what are the fauna? Fauna are the animals life of any particular area or region or the time are called as beta fauna. Okay, so I hope you have understood very well what is flora and fauna is all about and what is conservation. Okay, so I want everyone have to take a screenshot for that. So student, now we are going to understand about extinction. Extinction अभी जो हमने एक term use किया था, what is that mean basically? Okay, so let's discuss about the what is extinction is all about. So extinction is the termination of kind of organism or the group of organism from the particular area or generally the species. किसी particular area में किसी organism का, किसी ऑर्गेनिज्म के ग्रुप का या फिर पर्टिकुलर स्पीसीज का पेरिश हो जाना, टर्मिनेट हो जाना, लुप्त हो जाना इज कॉल्ड एज बेटा एक्सटिंक्शन. ओके, आपने जनरली सुना होगा एक डोडो था एक एनिमल जो हमारे अर्थ से एक्सटिंक्ट हो चुका है. ओके, इवन इन और इंडिया वी हैव द व्हाइट टाइगर. ओके, जिसको हम बंगाल टाइगर भी कहते हैं, जो अभी एक्सटिंक्ट होने के कगार पर है. मीन्स इनकी जो पॉपुलेशन है धीरे धीरे डिक्लाइन हो रही है. ओके, सो अगर आने वाले समय में अगर हमने उनके ऊपर ध्यान नहीं दिया तो आने वाले समय में वो क्या हो जाएंगे, एक्सटिंक्ट हो जाएंगे, यानी लुप्त हो जाएंगे, गायब हो जाएंगे, मर जाएंगे. सो एक्सटिंक्शन का मतलब ऐसे ऑर्गेनिज्म जो ऑलरेडी हमारे अर्थ पर एंड हो चुके हैं, उनका जो स्पीसीज है उसका जो लास्ट एनिमल है वो डेड हो चुका है, ऐसे एनिमल्स को हम बोलते हैं या प्लांट को बोलते हैं एक्सटिंक्ट प्लांट और एनिमल. Okay, so I hope you have understood what is extinction is all about. So extinction means the termination of a kind of organism or the group of organism, usually a species, is called as beta extinction. Okay, so the moment of extinction is generally considered to be the death of the last individual of the species. किसी species का लास्ट इंडिविजुअल का डेथ हो जाना ही उस पर्टिकुलर स्पीसीज का एक्सटिंक्शन कहलाता है. आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड, इज इट? सो इट इज नथिंग बट द डेथ ऑफ द लास्ट इंडिविजुअल ऑफ द स्पीसीज इज कॉल्ड एज एक्सटिंक्शन. ओके, ऑल्दो द कैपेसिटी टू ब्रीड and recover may have been lost before this point. अगर उस जो ऑलरेडी हमारे अर्थ पर एनिमल और प्लांट एक्सटिंक्ट हो चुके हैं, that we cannot like grow them now because we do not have like their habitat वो एक्सटेंस क्यों हुए? बिकॉज दे डू नॉट हैव लाइक सुटेबल एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन अराउंड देम. Maybe there is a lack of food, there is lack of ideal condition around them, that's why they got extinct. Okay, so extinction is the when species is completely wiped out from the earth. If particular species get completely wiped out from the earth, this is called as beta extinction. In short way, if we want to say in a short, then extinction is what? It is the species when completely wiped out from the earth is called as extinction. Once the last individual, see, once the last living individual of that species dies, the species is said to be extinct. When the last organism of that particular species died, then we would say this is the extinction of that species. Understood, everyone? Okay, so now we will discuss about what are the cause of extinction. Why, like animal and plant species, they are becoming extinct. Why? We have to discuss that also. Okay, so let's discuss what causes the extinction basically. So there are 5 major causes of extinction. Number one, habitat loss, means the loss of their dwelling place where they used to live. Suppose if we have forest where most of the like wild animal used to live there, but if we have constructed road from there and any industry is there, then that particular like a forest area is covered or occupied by the industrial, is it or not? Okay, that means then the wild animal will get there will lose their place of that particular area. Okay, that is called as beta loss of habitat. Habitat means it is the place where individuals or organism or plant there we used to grow or used to survive there. Okay, so number one is what? The loss of habitat. Then the introduce new species. Okay, probably suppose in, if we'll take example of any dam. Okay, so in dam there are many different kinds of aquatic animal used to survive there. If suppose we have like added some crocodiles there, so what crocodiles they are going to do? They will eat all the species of the fishes present in that particular dam. Means from that particular dam the species of the fishes will die, is it or not? Okay, so if we will introduce the new species then on that particular area, if it is going to dominate in that particular area, then other species will be in danger, is it? Yes. Okay, so next condition, the cause is the pollution. Okay, due to increase in pollution, see, there are 3 kinds of pollution majorly we have in our surrounding. One is called beta water pollution, then we have soil pollution, and other is air pollution. Okay, so due to increase in all these 3 type of pollution, aquatic animal, if there is water pollution, then aquatic animal they used to die, or they generally leave that particular area, they migrate to another area. Okay, like in we'll discuss about the air pollution. Due to increase in air pollution and radiation in our surrounding, okay, most of the small birds and like animals, they got already shifted from, they may be already perished, or they shifted from our area to another area. Okay, so pollution is again the major problem of extinction. Then we have, wait, okay, next point we are going to discuss now. Okay. Next point is the population growth. See, due to increase in population, we need more like construction, we need more infrastructure, and for more infrastructure, we have to have like more land of the like, piece of the land. So that's why we are cutting down the forest and we are constructing road from there, industries there, and due to urbanization. Okay, we are like occupying most of the land area for our purpose. Okay, so if it will continue like in for many years, then what will happen? Okay, like forest will get decline, and automatically number of plant will get reduced in or on or from our earth. So due to which we will get like air pollution and many different kinds of like problems. So due to which like most of the animals they used to live on that forest, if we will occupy that particular land area for our purpose, then what will happen? that those species like which were living on that particular forest area will be in danger. Okay, and they becomes extinct, like slowly. It is not happening very fast. The extinction process is very slow. Okay, and the overconsumption. Okay, so overconsumption of the animal also, like one animal like having eating another animal, if there is overconsumption takes place, then number of animal which is going to be consumed, okay, is declining in that particular area. If they will decline, that means there is a loss of that particular species. Is it or not? So this is nothing but the extinction. Okay, and these are the five major cause of extinction. What are they? Number one, we have the loss of habitat. Then we have introduction of the new species in that particular area. Then we have pollution. In pollution, we have all three major kind of pollution. Number one, we have water pollution. Then we have soil pollution, and last but not the least, we have air pollution. Air pollution. Okay, so due to all this kind of pollution, like most of the species, they are being more endangered and they are already towards the extinction. Okay, next we have the population growth. So due to overpopulation, okay, like number of population, if we will discuss in India, we have the very short piece of land as compared to the area of the India, but no, the population is very high. We are the second largest population all over the world after China. Okay, but China have a very large area as compared to the India. Okay, so and last but not the least, see, these are not only the five major causes of the extinction. We can have other also. Okay, and last but not the least, which is the fifth point, which is called as the overconsumption of one species by other species. Okay, so these are the five major causes which extinction took place. Okay, so now we are going to discuss more interesting point about the extinction. Will human go extinct? If see, most of the animal plant, they are being extinction. Okay, so can human being also get extinct? So answer is yes. Okay, so humanity has about 95 probability of being extinct. Okay, we have out of 100%, we have 95% probability of being extinct. Means when the time will come, human being also going to extinct on earth. Human being be extinct होने वाला है, don't forget that. Okay, so being extinct in 7, see here it is given, see after 78 lakh years. Okay, after 78 lakh years, human being is going to perish completely on earth. Okay, and this is not given by the Hemant sir. Okay, it is given by the J. Richard, okay, Gotts. Okay, it is formulated that particular area. He has got many research on that, and he described that human being also going to extinct about 78 lakh year. Okay, it is very important, and it is it is a point to think about that. Okay, so it is a controversial also. Why? Because most of the people, they are saying no, human being is not going to extinct on earth because human being is dominated all over the earth. Okay, so why human beings going to earth? So they are very controversial, but yes, human beings going to extinct. I am also feeling that. Okay, so where were we? So J. Richard got formulated of the controversial doomsday argument. Okay, doomsday means that particular day where all human beings will get perished from the earth. Okay, which argues that we have probably already lived although half the duration of the human history. Means suppose when human evolution took place 7 crore year ago, but that was a very long time when the first human, first wise man who evolved on earth. From that particular area to the present age, we have already lived half the life of the human history. Okay, means now we have another half period for the human being, and which is about 78 lakh years. Okay, so now we are see, are we like are going human being are going to extinct? So answer will be the yes. Will our species go extinct? So in short, we would say yes, human being also going to extinct on Earth. Okay, and it is proven by the J. Richard. How? The fossil record shows everything goes extinction eventually. Almost all the species that ever lived, over 99.9% are they are going to extinct. So whatever the different kinds of human being, different kinds of animal, plants we have on Earth, all will going to extinct one day. Okay, so human being is also like moving toward the extinction. Every minute, every second, we are moving toward the extinction. Okay, students, I hope you have understood what is extinction is. Really, it is a very important to understand that. Okay, and it is the point to worry about it. Okay, so students, I hope you all have understood what is extinction. So I want everyone had to take a screenshot for that, and you had to make your own notes also, your own handwritten notes. I want everyone have to have. Okay, students. So I want like feedback if you are getting like things properly. So do comment on that video so that I will put more effort in order to make you understand the things. So last things I'm going to make you understand that what are the species that already got extinct on Earth. Okay, so these are the different species which already got extinct on Earth. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. So here we have the dinosaur. See, first here we have which is the dinosaur and which got extinct about 7 crore year ago from Earth. Okay. Then we have the saber-toothed cat. See, cat which is having the tooth like over here. See, you can see here. Okay. So this type of tooth are called as beta saber-toothed cat. Then this is the dodo. Okay, which is already got extinct from Earth. Then we have the woolly mammoth. See, this is the mammoth, which is the elephant, but having woolen like hairs on whole body. Okay, it is called as woolly mammoth. That is already got extinct from the Earth. Then we have Tasmania tiger. It is also got extinct on Earth. Okay, then we have the golden toad. Okay, the frog which is in golden color, it is already got extinct from Earth. And then we have the passenger pigeon. Okay, it is also gone extinct from the Earth. And last but not the least, we have the ground sloth. Okay, it is the very lazy like animal we had on Earth. Okay, it is already gone extinct on Earth. So these are the animal which are well known and already got extinct on Earth. Okay, students. So I hope you have liked this video very much. So I want everyone have to like and like the video, and you have to comment like how did you find that video, it is useful or not. Okay students, so आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, बाय फन।